Up next, the Pacers taking on the Grizzlies. Welcome, everybody, to the day and we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Warren in at the small forward position.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Morant kicks to Anderson. Brogdon against Morant. Count that one.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Brogdon finds Sabonis. Brogdon with it. Puts up a three. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
First quarter, just over a minute played. 6 feet out. It's rebounded by Indiana. It's LeVert on the wing. Brooks covering, and it's LeVert missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Adams against Turner. Adams' shot is good.
There is a persistence about Steven Adams. Quality defense will not deter this guy if he wants to score. Nice finish.
Sabonis inside. Guarded by Jackson. Sabonis, no good. It's Anderson with the drive and finished off by Anderson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Indiana moving it around. Sabonis with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's LeVert. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line.
Earning a trip to the line. Caris LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Caris LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy at his position, which is points.
Right. For Caris, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It's Anderson with the drive, and Anderson slams it in.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
The pass to LeVert. To the inside, Turner. And that one is off. Adams, some nice D. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Here's Anderson. Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his second basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Warren, the pass to LeVert. Morant against Brogdon. Pass to Warren. 5 to shoot. To the right side. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. No good on the three. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Brooks with it. He's picked up by LeVert. And Anderson gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Indiana making some changes.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell. Good season for him last year. 2nd in steals, 15th in field goal percentage. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Melton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw drops for Melton. Indoors with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA, private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. With the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
On deep. That one doesn't drop. And Memphis the other way now. Williams dishes to Clark. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Brissett. Here's Duarte. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Fires the 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Cavaliers. Takes a step back. Craig pulls it in.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Pass to Duarte. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. Here's Melton. Tillman's shot is off. Here's Duarte. Inside. And there's the pass to Craig. Over Clark. It's deflected. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 12. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
All right.
Well, some great players at the small forward position.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the...
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level obvious.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court right now for the Pacers. In at the forward positions, Warren and Sabonis. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. And it's Turner in at the center filling out the middle. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Brooks against LeVert. Turner with a screen on Morant. Here's Brogdon. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Adams kicks to Anderson. Out to the wing. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Goes up again. The rebound by Brogdon.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Karis LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
In Malcolm Brogdon, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 2017. Not a bad resume, guys.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Pacers. Pass to Sabonis. Over Jackson. Sabonis, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got his first 2 points of the night.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Culver's checked in. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Out to Lamb. Now Sabonis. Indiana moving it around.
And checking out some stats for Kyle Anderson. Last year, getting it done. He was around 12 points per game last year. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Indiana also making some changes. Torrey Craig comes in for Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Turner with a screen for Warren. The dish to Turner. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Miles Turner using that size to his advantage.
Anderson outside. Stolen by Warren. Now the Pacers moving it up. And a wide open look for Lamb. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Memphis leading by 15. It's Morant with the drop. Great crossover to get free. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Outside Warren. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Number 1, Miles Turner.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Anderson. Bain comes in for Brooks. And it's Anthony Melton in for John Morant.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Bain. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Passes it to Craig. McConnell with it. Lock at 6. Second chance shot. Here he goes.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Tillman passes to Clark. Fires from deep. Brissett grabs the miss. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Holiday surveying the floor. Now the pass to Orte. Fires for 3. That one misses. The 19-foot shot, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Grizzlies up by 15. And now we'll send it over to David.
Thanks very much.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And
greetings, everybody.
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in their building and watching at home.
Now, I know we want to talk about Ja Morant and the big things he was doing in that first half. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Wing pairing, it's Brooks with Anderson. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Sabonis, and the rejection by Jackson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Morant against Brogdon. Morant kicks to Jackson. Turner with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to LeVert. Warren on the wing. Defended by Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Adams in the high post. Driving the lane. Jackson kicks to Anderson. Jackson down low. He's against Turner. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pacers trail by 15. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's LeVert, and the rejection by Jackson.
What a brutal night for this guy. It is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Morant against Brogdon. Shoots over Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Pacers. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Here's Sabonis. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Sabonis has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Morant against Brogdon. And finished up by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Ward. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Pass to Brogdon. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Anderson gets it to go.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Brogdon looking it over. Jackson against Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Shoots over Adams. And Turner with the basket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. Some changes for Indiana. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's blocked. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Clark with it. Down low. Jacks up a 3. Pacers with the rebound. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Offensive rebound. Lamb misses from close range. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams finds Clark. They set the screen. That shot no good. And Indiana will come the other way. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen. Here's Bain. And he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's McConnell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Williams. And it's good. 2 points. Williams has got his first basket of the night. Pacers trail by 18. Now here's Lamb. Outside, Sabonis. And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this.
All right,
And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
We got to clean up that inside. Got to clean it up. Guard without fouling. Keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Now sounds like Greg is looking for more focus in the paint area.
It's all about effort at this point. Coach Carlisle wants more hustle from this group.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers. LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. Then it's Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Brissett in at the power forward position. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Adams with the screen on Brogdon. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal
Well, it's
foul.
one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
This is one of the last guys in the NBA you want to send to the free throw line. Malcolm Brogdon usually comes away with something
At the
here.
line for the Pacers, Malcolm Brogdon, taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Morant. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Turner. It's LeVert on the wing. Indiana with a new shot clock. The kick out to Warren. Outside, Sabonis. Brogdon against Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Memphis leading by 16. Brooks with no one around. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Brogdon against Morant. On the wing, Brooks shoots over LeVert. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. Sabonis sets the pick for Warren to the paint. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, so intelligent at recognizing where to roll to open space. Domantas Sabonis, very crafty.
Anderson outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. LeVert the pass to Brogdon. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Outside Jackson. Back to Adams for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? as far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
It's Morant with the drive. Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Sabonis' screen on Morant. Here's Brogdon. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And it's Morant missing. Pacers trail by 19. Outside Warren. At the top of the key, Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And that one drops.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
1:49 left in the game. Pass to Adams. Morant left side. Morant with another miss. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 17-point game. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Here's Morant, and there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And here's Melton. Outside Williams. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 30 seconds left in the fourth. RJ passes to McConnell. To the wing on the left. Here's Duarte. Here's the drive. And the pass to Craig. He kicks to Holiday. Fires the three. No good on that one. Now Melton. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone. game.